A very quick one for my designers. Today, we're doing this trendy suspended cargo pocket. If there's something you'd want to learn, do stick and stay and let's do it together. We cut the interface 7.5 inches by 9 inches. And so we're using this to cut the fabric itself, adding 1 inch to this very side. Then we'll fuse the interface onto the fabric. And so we cut a lining for it. The width is the same, but this part is just a little bit shorter because we're going to stitch this onto the top here and then flip this backwards. So we're going ahead to stitch this. We'll go ahead and run overlock stitches on the edges. We're going to take off 1.5 inch from this side, 1.5 inch from this side. That is why we made it 9. So taking the 1.5, 1.5 will give us 6 inches width of pocket. And then this part was also 7.5 because we're going to take 1.5 so that we still have the 6. So the pocket is a 6 by 6 inch width and height pocket. And so we are going to fold this. Then we'll create a notch at where this very line meets that line. We create a notch at this corner and that corner. With the notches, we are going to open it up like this and then face it good sides together. We draw a line from here to the corner. That is where these two lines are also beaten. We proceed to stitch. Cut this off. We repeat same for this side. Next, we're going to place a brown paper inside this. Then we will mark exactly this shape. Then we are cutting this. We'll first indicate the center. And this is indicating the midpoint of the pocket. Since it is 6 inches, the middle is going to be 3 inches. So we want the pocket to start from this very side towards this direction. And so we'll mark 3 inches from this point all the way to the midpoint on the paper. And so with this, we will mark the edges. We are going to place this from here, and the other one would also fall on this side. Let's take this to our sewing machine and stitch it in place. And so this is how we are stitching it. We place this on the edge, and then we stitch to this side. We move to that side and to this side. And so here we are, our pocket is neatly stitched, as you can see. And so we'll go and stitch the ends in place. Then repeat same for this other side as well. For the pocket flap, this is cut into 6.5 inches because we are going to sew quarter and quarter on both sides. So we'll be left with 6 inches as we had for the pocket width. And then the length is 2.5 inches with seam allowance added. Then when it comes to the fabric itself, we have cut the same thing with the same width, but then we have added 1 inch more. And then we've cut this lining to augment the length. Then we'll extend this part with a lining. This cut, we'll flip it to the good side, go ahead and then stitch quarter of an inch so that we have 6 inches left. With this duly sewn, we'll go ahead and then reduce the seam bulk. We'll move from the tip of the pocket upwards by 3/4 of an inch on both sides. Then we place our pocket to the top. We'll go ahead and stitch quarter of an inch so that we'll flip it